climate change, geopolitics of food, artificial intelligence and their effect on the workforce. Now, how are these forces, or what makes these forces have such an impact on food that it actually makes them expensive? Well, when you think about climate change as external shocks will affect how food is produced, where food is produced, the amount in which food can be produced. So when you think about drought, when you think about flooding events, these events can affect the availability of food and or the capacity in which our farmers can produce food and as such make it available to those who need it. Think about also geopolitics in the sense of the policies, the regulations in place that will, determine how food is distributed in what quantity and at what rate. Based on the economics of the geopolitics, it can make certain foods that are of nutritive status beyond the reach of those individuals who are below the poverty line or just above the poverty line, as an example. Artificial intelligence, their introduction is making it such where persons who may have certain jobs that they are considered as low skilled can be forced out because of artificial intelligence, now making it such where employers no longer need the human labor. And if that's the case, again, a source of earning is now taken away from that segment of the population. And as such, that same population will not have the spending capacity or the purchasing capacity to be able to afford foods within certain nutritive capacities. So what it is that we have to now consider when we look into these circumstances is, are there any solutions? And what we have shared now is that the solutions we provide revolve around, you know, our self-sufficiency, us being, first and foremost, supported with science-backed agricultural practices that will assist us in being able to cope with the environmental shocks of climate change and the external shocks being the floods, the droughts, and even the bio shocks such as the pests and the diseases that they carry along with them. To learn more, go to our blog on joinobfitness.com.